Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. So we're back to do some more of the winter pages in the altered book. So this is the page that we've got today. It's a side pocket, and what I would like to try, fingers crossed it goes as well as the first time, is we did this in the autumn pages where we've got, you know, the nice big pocket there. And I really liked the look of this, where we're leaving some of the book page and then using the kit page to fancy up the rest of it. So fingers crossed. We're going to go and try the same thing, or something similar anyway, but in a wintry theme. And I would like, if this goes well, I would like to try this across all of the seasons, because I really do like how that looks. But we'll just sort of have to see about bulk and how things go. It might have been, all we know, might have been a fluke that it went so well the first time. We'll have to find out, won't we? So I'm going to start by just putting a bit of a scrap in the pocket, just to cover up that book page. I just need to come in and get the edges a bit. So I hope you're enjoying how the book's coming together. As I say, I'm sort of going with the winter woods kind of vibe, so that I really wanted a nice flow through the book. So I felt like this would flow nicely from the autumn pages, where we've still got, you know, the browns and the greens and things, but mixed in with greys and whites and stuff for frost and snow. I know I keep mentioning it, but it's just because sometimes when you mention winter, people expect, you know, like snowflakes and just white and blue and colours like that, which is, I do want to bring in an element of that, but I'm just doing it gradually with the browns as well. Okay, so just gonna glue this flap down. This will give a little bit of strength to the pocket. And then I think I'm not gonna glue the pocket yet. I actually can't remember how I did it for the autumn pages, so you have to bear with me as I try to remember. Okay, so I'm gonna try it with this sheet. I want these pine cones in. I'm just going to try that to start with, and then we can make it a more interesting shape as we go. So, just looking for the edge of my pocket. It should be the width that we want, like that. And then where's the other bit? Here. I'm just checking the words to make sure there's nothing not nice there, that's all. If this went here. I think I'm going to make this a bit thinner. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I won't take off any more because I'm covering up this little symbol as well. So something like that, and then, yeah, just sort of looking to see what's on the page. I think that would be okay, and then we can you know, take off any bad bits, cover any bad bits, I mean, with you know, like fussy cuts. And then we want to bring this bit up and then just tear off that. So let's see what that gives us. So something like that. Not feeling the shape too much. I just want to see about making that a bit more interesting. I feel like I want less at the top, but I just want to be able to, this is about, yeah, it's not a very nice book, so I just don't want to leave too much of the writing. I think that I can get away with. So let's see how we feel once it's all inked up, and then we can make a decision. So I'll just get this inked up, these two bits, and then if I'm happy, we'll go ahead and pop them down. Okay, so I think I can work with that. So let's get them glued down. So I'm using the Collaging glue for all of these big areas, just because it's quick and easy, but I am only doing thin layers because I don't want it to seep through or anything. Okay, so I'm going to put that right the way across and grab a tissue. That's it. And then, where's my bone folder? I'm just going to bring the bone folder in as best I can, just to see about getting it in the crooks of the spine, because obviously I don't want to, that needs to be able to bend okay. So I'm not putting heaps of pressure on, I'm not going through the page or anything, but I do need it to sit in there. You know, I need it to go in a bit and not just lay flat across it. So just being firm but gentle. And then just to be sure, I'm going to fold that over just to train the paper where I want it to lay, like that. So you get basically like a valley going on. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with this piece. I'm gonna I've torn a bit of the back of the paper off. This is presentation paper, so it's got like a coating on it. So I'll have to come in with some art glitter glue for that bit. The Collaging shows through thin paper, you see. Yeah. Okay, so same again, we want to just bend that in. And that's what we got. And then again, I'm just going to do it on this side, just because I don't want any issues. Especially as the glue dries, it does go harder as well. So that's that. So let me just hit pause whilst I go through and just make sure that everything's lying down, and obviously need to go in with some better gluing. So I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm ready. I was just finding some fussy cuts as well. So everything's glued down and ready. So I'm not going to do the pocket yet because I want this piece of bracken over here. But I'm going to cut off this excess. So I'll do that whilst the pocket is open, otherwise it might be a bit tricky. So I want to glue this side. Sorry, I'm holding it up. There we go. So glue, I think about this much, and then just cut off the excess, just because I really liked it sort of.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I don't know why Alexa's joining in. I really liked it sort of pushed over here, almost like an edging. That's it. So that's fine. Where's my scissors? So then just cut that. Sorry, my hands are really cold, so I'm a bit heavy-handed when they go cold. That's it. Okay. So I'll do that and then I have to ink a bit. I'm just putting my heater on. I think that might help my hands a bit. That's better. It's only a small room that I've got, so it will warm up very quickly. Okay, just get a little bit of extra gluing in there. I think that's fine. Of course, I've just realised that what I did want to do is actually pop something under there. So, oh goodness me. I can tell it's the morning because my brain doesn't work in the morning either. Just, I think I want it that way. Being very careful to just peel that back without ripping anything. That's it. So let's get this in. Okay, so that's going to go there-ish. What else did I want? I was thinking to bring, basically I'm trying to cover up as much of this book page as possible, just because it really didn't, yeah, the words on it, the topic was really not very nice at all, so. I think something like that could be kind of cool. So let's glue this onto here first. And then that can kind of sit in there. That's it. So the only trouble with collaging in me is I have to think about, like, you know, when to glue and when not to glue, and sometimes I just forget. I'm a very forgetful person. Okay, right, so let's glue the bracken back down. As I say, this is very much winter woods, and here in the UK we get lots of bracken in the winter. We get it in the autumn as well. It kind of really autumn and winter. It's just once the blackberries have gone, that's it. It's all just brown, isn't it? I mean, I know blackberries are bramble, but you often get bracken next to bramble, don't you? That's what I think anyway. Okay, let's... Okay, I think that's good for now. I might need to go in with more glue as always, but for now I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to achieve here. And then I'm going to do some stenciling as well, just to bring it all together. And then for the other side, remind myself what I was doing. I was doing something like this. With this little birdie. This is from Victoria Designs, the Winter Wonderland kit that I've been using. Because I didn't have a ton of wintry images, I didn't think, so I did take some from the kit. And we're going to do something like that. So let's get this one glued down first. This is a label from Collage Type. She has a botanical labels kit which comes in very handy. Essentially what I was trying to do with choosing what I was going to have and where was I was trying to find images that would look good sort of joining the two halves of the page together. That's kind of what I was looking for. Through the autumn pages I had fun with autumn leaves. This is one of my wintry words I've got on Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, so I had fun with autumn leaves. For the winter, because I don't have a lot to work with, I did find it a little bit tricky actually, but I think we'll get there in the end. And then with the stenciling, I think it does, stenciling definitely helps to bring it all together. So he's gonna sit on there. Oops. Okay, what do you think of that? And then I think I will come in with, just gonna bring this colour down a bit. Okay, and then whilst I'm here, before I glue up the pocket, I'm going to do my T-ring stenciling because I do think that really does finish things off. So I'm just going to get one in there for that blank bit of space, like that, and then do some splatters here. Okay, bit of a T-ring here and some splatters. Obviously I don't want to take away from the writing space, so I'm being very careful not to overdo it. I can get very carried away with this stencil. But enough that I think it just brings the page alive a bit, and as I say, because it matches everything else, it does just there, I think that's plenty. Don't let me get carried away. Okay, so that's the collaging done. Just want to check everything's glued down fine. Yeah, I think that's come together okay. As I say, I wanted to bring in some more of the whites and greys, and I think that we've achieved that. What I will do actually is get some stenciling inside the pocket as well, because I felt like that was very, very white just here. So like that might obviously we're going to have something in the pocket, so it's not going to be quite so extreme, but I just felt like it was just very white just there, so I think that should work fine. So again, we want to put some glue in the spine area, and then top and bottom for our nice big pocket. Okay, so aside from a little bit of extra gluing, I think I'm happy with that. I don't know if I did too much stenciling here maybe, but we're going to have something in the pocket anyway, a nice big something, so that will, you know, that will change things again anyway. Just sort of seeing what the next page was. Oh, this is the double pocket on each side. Yeah, that's good. So let's just sort of see. I like to just do a check of how everything is laying and how everything is flowing as well. Don't know if I maybe should have done a little bit more brown on this page, but I did bring in some of the bracken and the browns here. I just really wanted to start morphing into different colours now, I think. But yeah, we'll just sort of take it as it comes, and obviously once we've got the ephemera and the pockets and things, that will change things yet again. I could maybe always go in with just toning this down a bit with my brush, so it's not quite so white. Let's try that. I'm still filming because, you know, this might be helpful for you to see what I'm doing. I just feel like maybe we want just a little bit less white at this stage. So I'm just using what's on the brush. I'm not dipping it into the ink because I don't want anything massive, like a massive splodge or anything. I don't want that to happen. Just want to bring down the whiteness a bit. Yeah, I think that's done something. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing that come together. I hope you liked the page. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. So as I say, it will be the, you know, matching pocket here and here, which I was thinking I want to have 4 tags in here. I had the tags somewhere, let me just check them, sorry. I have these 2 tags from when we did the cozy winter stuff, and I thought I could use a couple of those, and then maybe, I don't know if they're sort of too woodsy now to go from that page to that. That's a shame, but that's okay. Basically this sort of size, I've got a bunch of these shop bought tags that my stepmom sent me. So I'm just going to look to have 4 of those, kind of like this, you know. That's what I'm thinking. Might change my mind before the next video, we shall see. But yeah, I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.